just because I think it's been about a week. Y'all had rented some dogs in Geen, gotten a sled, ended up fighting a bunch of goblins over some fractured ice. Somebody got sucked up by a tornado, somebody fell down a crack, and somebody got filled full of a lot of arrows. But you found your stuff. And you made it back so you can rest again. So this will be the second day since y'all left Geen heading north. I think we ended it with y'all were going to have to take some watches.
All right. I'll go first.
Yeah, I'm at 12 HP.
Okay, so Langston, you're going to take the first watch. Give me a perception check. Dang, a 23. You see far off in the distance, there's other people that are moving. It looks like another like group that was trying to move some goods probably between the two cities. Don't look aggressive. You notice other wildlife moving through the area.
I just kind of keep my eye on the people. I just keep my eye on them, but I don't really go out of my way.
Make sure goblins don't steal our shit again.
That's right.
Did you push the sled inside the tent?
Sure.
Okay, so your watch goes pretty uneventful.
Okay.
Who's going to take second watch?
I'll go next.
You get up after your kind of power nap, Olabella. You're feeling a little tired, a little sore, a little worn out. Definitely like you've been shot full of arrows today. Roll me a perception check at disadvantage since it is dark.
Oh, no, wait. I can do dark vision. I have a spell. If I do that spell, will I get it after I finish the rest of my sleep?
Yes.
So I have dark vision. Woo!
Okay, you notice about the same thing. All right, Nilvac, you're the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some stuff moving out there, but it doesn't look like they're coming forward us. They just keep it.
There we go. I don't see it.
You do a little performance to wake yourself up, and it didn't quite work, so you just didn't notice anything. Okay, let's see, Bosch. Give me a perception check. Okay, with the 13, you notice a dimly lit tent, probably about quarter of a mile to your left. It's been a long time since you've rested. You've been walking the ice fields for a bit of time now. It looks warm.
Would having dark vision change that?
Just saying there's a dimly lit tent. Like the tent is a quarter mile off and there's a dim light coming from it. So what do you do? There seems to be a as you look, there seems to be a gnome sitting at the entrance of this tent. Or maybe it's a child. It might be a child. They're really far away.
I'm just gonna keep my eye on it.
Okay, you don't go any closer or anything like that?
Actually, yeah, I will get close, but I'll do my best to stay out of sight.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Nilvac, give me another perception check. Nilvac, you don't really notice anything. Dr. Hopkins is just like gotten like has like moved around in your hat and like he's really warm and keeping you toasty. It feels nice.
Yep, it's not so bad.
Okay, Bosch, what's your character's name again? Izanami?
Yep.
All right, Izanami, you see that the gnome just seems to be kind of, the closer you get, just seems to be keeping himself warm while keeping watch at the doorway of this rather large, it's about like a 15-foot and 15-foot radius tent. Actually, no, it's a 10-foot radius tent, so it's a 20-foot wide tent.
You said the gnome was on watch?
Yep, there's a gnome on watch at the door.
I'm getting his message on the gnome. And I will say, I'm the magical fairy of the night. Who are you?
Roll a deception check in that.
Jesus Christ.
I guess that would be a wisdom check for Nilvac.
How about insight?
Insight, yeah.
I don't think doing insight helped.
I keep forgetting about the skill insight. So, yeah.
You use it a lot with Harold.
Okay. So, I don't know who said it, but I also, if there is something out here.
Yeah.
So, I reach into my pocket, pull out a chili pepper, and I slide it under my hat. Then Nilvac's gonna stand up and turn around and go towards the tent and wake up the other two because there's something screwy going on out here. What? There's something screwy out here.
Screwy how? Hey, it's still early.
I heard a voice and it said it was the fairy of the winter or something. I don't know. There's something creepy going on out there.
Hey, fella, get the dog, talk to the dogs and see if they'll go out there and look. They maybe can smell something.
Hey, fuck. I poke a couple.
Moose is the first one, and he just, one ear's flopped up, one ear's flopped down, and tongue hanging out of his mouth.
Moose, go check outside. Hey, see if there's something out there.
I'm gonna walk out there with you.
Okay, so you see, so Langston and Moose step out. What you see is Anami. Sorry, it's gonna take me a second on that. What you see is Anami is this kind of muscly high elf step out, and then just the biggest, dumbest dog you have ever seen in your life come out with them and start sniffing around.
We'll look around, see if I see anything.
Okay, give me a perception check. Give me another. Okay, when the gnome went in the tent, what'd you start doing, Izanami?
I was going to use minor illusion to have footsteps going away.
You're using minor illusion to make it look like there's footsteps going away from the tent?
Yes. Very large footsteps. Or footprints.
Okay. Would you please put minor illusion up on the click it so it pops up in the chat for Roll20? Okay, so you did that. So are you also staying stealthy?
Yes.
Okay, give me another stealth check. Okay, so that's a match. So Langston, you notice two things. It looks like somebody has snuck off in one direction, but there's also a very set of obvious large footsteps that lead directly away from the tent out into the snowdrifts on the ice field.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to call to Bella and Neilvac, and I'm going to tell them what I see, the big footprints and the small ones. And I'm going to tell them to follow the smaller ones, and I'm going to go after the big ones and draw my blade.
Okay. Moose will go with you.
Wait. Oh no, wait, I can't fly. Never mind. Not this level. I was gonna say I can turn into a bird, but I don't get a flying speed until 100 level. Never mind.
Okay, so Olabella and Novak, please give me a perception or investigation check. Y'all aren't really. You get over in the direction that Langston pointed, and you don't really see anything. Izanami, what are you doing?
I see them come out.
You see them come out, and you see the gnome from before, and you see a furbog that's wrapped in furs. You also see another 3 large dogs poke their heads out of the tent, looking around and sniffing.
So we don't see any trash or any.
No, y'all don't really like. You go over in the area that he directed, and there's just not much over there. Like you
Is there any foliage around or anything like that?
No, it's where you're at is you're along a pathway between 2 cities that are usually separated by the ocean, but the ocean is frozen now. You're on a large ice sheet that's probably got a good 1.5 to 2 foot of snow on top of it. So there are snow drifts and lumps.
That picture is pretty impressive.
Huh? Yeah, like you can get behind like where snow is piled up. Okay, Novak has cast Mage Armor. Langston, you follow the footsteps until they end, and it's just literally the footsteps end.
Alright.
gonna turn back and go back.
I think someone's fucking with us.
This is weird, eh?
I'm just gonna sigh and keep looking around.
I'm gonna use energy again to the now. And I'm gonna say, I'm a fairy. Don't you believe in fairies?
Did you say that, or was it a message?
It was a message. Sorry.
Okay. So he's doing insight. Give me another deception check, Izanami. Christ.
Alright.
This is the problem we have with Harold.
I keep hearing it said there's a fucking fairy. Alright.
Are you okay there, Novak? I don't hear anything, but
I don't hear
It's
anything
definitely. Hang on. It might be a magic spell. Maybe.
I'm gonna follow the smaller. I assumed I saw smaller footprints. Do I remember that right?
You did.
I'm gonna follow those.
Okay, as you're following those, Izanami, it looks like
there
the.
they are.
What was that?
I was like, oh, there they are. I didn't see them.
So Izanami, they it seems the armored beefy elf has noticed where you had left some tracks in the snow. What are you doing?
I'm gonna sit, not move.
Okay, you're just gonna sit and not move.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Gigs up.
Everybody, if you're looking around, give me a perception check.
I'm trying to give the ranger stuff I can use all the. Good Lord.
Novak is still, figuring out what spell it was. Olabella, you get an idea that there's somebody or something nearby. Langston, you see what looks like somebody in robes that has covered themselves in a light dusting of snow, then sitting there thinking that they are hidden.
I'm gonna say, hey, you. I'm gonna point at him with the mound that with my rapier. And say, hey, come on out where I can see you.
I immediately fire in that direction.
What are you?
I can see where Langston is pointing.
What are you firing?
How far away is it?
From you, probably about 30 feet.
Gonna have to be a firebolt.
Okay, roll to hit. Izanami, what is your AC?
13.
Roll damage. Ouch.
Sorry, I accidentally clicked Burning Hand.
So just click so 2. At first I thought it was 10 fire damage, like, oh damn. So you get singed just a little bit, Izanami. Just a firebolt clips you a little bit.
I have had too much shit happen when I've been out on the ice. And then I reach under my hat and I pull out the rabbit who is currently chewing on a pepper. And I go, now don't make me use this. I'll fucking do it.
Wait. Can I mage hand the rabbit?
I got a bunny. I'm not afraid of it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, that would be such a bad idea.
Boy, so if you would like to mage hand the rabbit, if you're casting mage hand after getting struck, I think I feel like at this point, if you're gonna want to cast a spell back, we're gonna have to roll initiative.
Is this what's happening? Is this what we're doing?
Apparently.
Neomac is done with this shit.
Give me just a second, folks.
I'm not gonna mage hand the rabbit.
Hello? Yes, ma'am.
Oh, she was hungry. I think it's early a bird. It'll be just a second. Novak ain't playing.
I had a tornado and a bunch of goblins I had killed yesterday.
Man, I almost got killed, you know, so I get it, but hey. What would you do if you mage-handed the rabbit?
I was just gonna put it back under the hat.
I think it would start just spitting fire if he did that.
But it would be under the hat.
Yeah, that's what it'd be. For Nilvac. And me, because I'm next to Nilvac. I don't know where he went. I will be right back. I'm gonna see where he is. Y'all fill the dead air.
Yeah. Nilvac is ready to do something.
I suppose I will just stand up out of my snowdrift. Stop pretending to be a rock. That's myself off.
I'm just gonna.
There it is! Get him!
I'm gonna pick up Nilvac. Pat him on the head.
You are 30 feet or more away from.
You wanna know what? That's a great point. It's a great point. And it doesn't matter because we're not on the map.
The only person who could possibly stop me right now is Olabella. Because she's standing right beside me.
Fair enough. So obviously, I just thought, what is Uzanami? What is it? A great one.
I don't know how you want me to roll this. Based on what she's wearing, you couldn't tell.
Oh.
Think related.
I'm gonna say, is there any particular reason you're sneaking around? Or...
About to get her ass kicked while sneaking up on people in the middle of the snow.
I was bored.
You're about to be his board in a minute.
Wandering around and our island like we are. They had it there.
I don't know. I'm kind of lost.
Oh, you had to say. I'm gonna put my weapon away.
Although your nose is a bit touchy.
We had a rough. Hey, Billback, how about you settle yourself? We'll talk to our guest.
Neilvag reholsters his fingers. All right, Langston, but the first time that she does anything spooky or creepy or anything wrong, she's on fire.
I can support that. Let's just make sure we don't burn it.
I'm outside this time. And besides, that was Dr. Hopkins who did it last time.
So, doing something pretty creepy. I'm sitting here wearing a, witch doctor's mask, robe with feathers all over the place, and like kind of this leather plate armor thing.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I'm a 2-foot gnome holding a deadly rabbit. We're all kind of weird around here.
We'll bring you.
Well, y'all kind of stick out like a sore thumb. There's eyes, there's snow, dress, and then there's a template or like.
Oh yeah, I mean I don't care that you. Just wonder why are you traveling this far north? I know why we are. We're looking for a friend. What brings you this far north? This time of year.
Oh, what we missed? What happened?
I'm also back.
She's not on fire yet.
We brought her back.
Oh, what? That was not discussed at all.
What?
Y'all can talk 30 feet away from me.
Okay, we'll do. Neilback's really a pretty nice guy. He's just a little. We were almost murdered by goblins. They stole our tin, left us for dead. They threw a tornado at us. He's just not having the best.
You saw me. I'm so confused. We both left.
We were just sitting here talking. That's all. We brought him. Go ahead.
He and I were talking. The dome is threatening.
Yeah, he does that.
Cheesecake comes and sits next to him.
Generally, when you want to meet up with somebody, you say, "Hi, how's it going? Here I am. Here's my name. Here's my business. Not, I'm the queen of the ice fairies, and I'm gonna cast magic around me." set you on fire.
Nilvac got the first fire, eh?
His buddy is like breathes fire. He shoots fire. He's pretty much on setting things on fire the whole time, so he's not joking.
So are we going back to the tent? Is that what's happening?
I'm standing outside. Nilvac and Obella are standing outside the tent. Langston's about 30 feet away with this newcomer who hasn't actually said her name yet, and also is wearing a full plague doctor's kit out here in the snow.
What was your name there?
They call me Uzanami, or Uzanami, or you person, witch doctor, medic, whatever. Float your boat.
Okay, then.
I'm Langston.
Or morning, whichever time it is.
What time is it?
You would know that, yeah, it is morning. Y'all have had a full night's sleep at this point. It's just that the skies are still dark because you, like we said in previous games, you might get about an hour of daylight during this time of year.
Well, I'm Olabella.
I am Nilvac the Magnificent. You may have heard of me, and this is the deadly Dr. Hopkins, as Nilvac continues to hold his rabbit.
He's not being ironic. That rabbit is interesting.
No, yeah, it's true. It's a pretty tough bunny.
But how is the rabbit a doctor?
Hey, he didn't go to puppy school for 8 years just for some punk to come out of the snow and question him. Isn't that right, Dr. Hopkins?
He wiggles his nose.
Wiggles his nose, just snuffle, snuffle, bunny eyes, ear flick. You also notice, Uzanami, that there are 4, slightly bigger than husky dogs with them. One looks very serious, 2 look like your everyday dog, and then 1 just looks like it would love you to death and is dumb as hell.
That one's purple. One month my favorite.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and make everybody breakfast. And I'm going to go to the tent, do what I need to do, get started with that. I'm not really, since there's 3 of us, then I'm not hurt. I'm not stressed.
So, why are you out here?
Oh, I am looking for someone.
Oh, well, so are we. Who are you looking for?
A doctor.
You're a doctor, aren't you?
Oh, yes, I am a doctor. But the person I'm looking for claims to be a doctor, but they are not a doctor. Clearly.
Why do you want to find this not doctor?
Because he's spreading the plague. He claims I have a cure.
Plague? I haven't heard about much of a plague around these parts lately.
His plague is odd.
Oh, that's weird.
Simply claims that so-and-so has the plague, but he is the cure. and the cure is not.
Oh, so some shady type shit, huh?
Yes, he likes to put people in the forever box.
The what now?
What's it called?
Oh, okay then. That's a lot of words to just say, coffin.
Where's the fun in that?
Is the fun of it why you decided to make Nilvac think you were some kind of fairy talking in his head?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I was just waiting for Star Wars for it to give it a rock.
You don't make a very good rock, eh?
No. I suppose that's what I get for being a doctor.
Are you still just holding your attack rabbit, Nilvac?
Yeah. Yeah, I got concentration on this for up to a minute, so it's ready to go.
I'm gonna start frying. If we have like rations, like bacon or something. Everybody.
Okay, you could.
Feed the dog.
Okay, you can use the magic stove that's in the tent to cook a meal pretty quickly. 3 of the dogs stay, but Moose comes in the second that he smells food and just sits next to you wagging his tail.
I give him a scratch of the head.
He is now your best friend for life.
Who are you looking for?
A kidnapping victim. Someone up here stole him, and we're here to get him back.
Ooh, sounds interesting. Sounds like you might need a doctor.
Well, we sure got banged up yesterday, that's for sure. You gotta watch out for those ice goblins and their little buddies. They're not fun to. You know whereabouts you need to be going, Nick?
Not to me.
Yes.
Not in the slightest.
So you're just kind of wandering around, eh?
Yep.
Well, it's dangerous up here, don't you know? The ice goblins and the frozen bugbears and a whole lot of other nasty stuff. But I mean, I guess if you don't know where you're going, you're looking for somebody, it's always better to save our numbers. Might as well have another, eh?
Of course.
I mean, so long as no one's putting messages in Nilvac's head and making him freak out again.
Because I'm gonna come out with food. They should point out. This last will set you on fire.
I will.
Right. No more messing with the nose.
The rabbit's
I don't know
ears.
that was you.
The rabbit just gives you a look like, I'm the one that'll really set you on fire.
I reholster Dr. Hopkins.
I'm going to stop for a moment and take a thinking position. But it would be warm.
Give a man a fire, he'll be warm for the night. Set a man on fire, he'll be warm for the rest of his life.
2 of the dogs look at Nilvac concerned.
Nilvac's been under a lot of stress lately.
So there is breakfast. Are y'all all going to partake?
Yeah, Novak will he'll wander over and grab some trail ration breakfast that's being.
There is narwhal bacon, and there are beans. So after you've eaten, I assume you will take down the tent, or are y'all still going to question your random plague doctor in the snow?
I mean, I say there's strength in numbers. You don't, just don't try nothing funny with nobody's heads or nothing, all right?
Wait, I got something. Hang on. Oh, okay. No, that's unless y'all want me to mess.
Well, don't mess with us, okay?
Fair enough.
Okay, between all y'all can get the dogs lashed to the or hooked up to the sled. You can get the tent broken down and put up. There's just enough room that someone else could be fit onto this dog sled.
He's smaller than I am, so they can actually.
So, let's see. Olabella, I need an animal handling check from you, and I need a survival check from everybody else.
Still wish that was a freaking wisdom.
The dogs take a little bit to start getting moving with the since they pretty much had a whole free day of running around in a tent while y'all went and fought goblins in the snow.
Okay, come on, time to get down to business, boys.
Aristotle's like, you do not tell me what to do. But y'all are underneath the canvas on top of the dog sled. It's a little snug in there with Uzanami and Langston and Dr. Hopkins being ready to be used as a weapon still by Nilvac.
Well, the spell's gone now.
No one else knows that yet. You could still be threatening with a rabbit. But with that, nobody falls off. Nobody's freezing. You'll give me another round of checks.
Woo!
Oh man, Nelvac, you fall out again.
God damn it, somebody tied us down!
Tell yourself down there, bud. Oh, we'll stop or go back for him, I guess.
I'm sorry, I feel like you just like find like the one rock that's on this like, ice sheet covered in snow.
I didn't find a rock. I got a 22 animal handling, you know? He just was rolling around or something, eh?
He's too paranoid right now. He's keeping his eye on it.
He keeps whipping around with the rabbit trying to scare the newcomer just to make sure. We're gonna get him and then I'm gonna tie him to the rest of the thing. So if you fly him, I can just grab you back.
Well, if you tied a rope around him, he could just ski behind everything.
I don't think that's a good idea. We're not gonna do that.
Now all I can think of is the first episode of frickin' Mandalorian.
We'll go back for Novak and make sure he is actually strapped in.
See, give me an athletics check, though, real quick, Novak. Oh, wow. You take 6 bludgeoning when you fall out and tumble for a bit.
You got a 1 and a 0. How did you get 0?
Negative 1.
Novak is not known for his strength.
Would acrobatics have been better?
Oh, by a large margin, yes.
I'll allow you acrobatics then. Roll acrobatics. Okay, you don't take damage. You manage to tumble well. You turn and look, Olabella, and it's just, you see Novak doing some Cirque du Soleil crap as he flips and lands in the snow.
Oh, jeez. That was painful.
All right, so we get down to having to set up camp for another night. Who's taking first watch? Who's taking first watch?
Are we doing watch again? Goodness. I'll take first watch.
I'm already awake. I will help on the first watch.
Okay, one of you can either both make a roll or one of you can roll with advantage.
Wait, do you have dark vision?
I do.
Then you can roll with advantage because I don't want to burn the spell.
You want my roll?
Yep, just click it once.
Okay, with a 16, the ice field seemed rather quiet. Again, maybe there's some traffic within a quarter of a mile coming from the north down, but it looks like they're setting up camp too. Because this is a trade route that you're on, or at least a transportation route.
Oh god, I just realized I'm really stupid. I took Detect Magic as a spell when we leveled up to 4. I already had it as a furball. I'll have to replace that, I'm dumb.
Okay, so y'all's first watch, don't notice too much other than the normal mile traffic. Again, you might notice that there are ice wolves off in the distance, keeping an eye to see if anything gets left behind. All right, who's taking second watch?
I'll go ahead and take second watch.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Can I cast a spell first?
Yes. Oh, God.
There are now 3 Dr. Hopkins. One I'm keeping by myself. One I'm sitting up to be enraged, and the third one is inside the tent.
Okay.
And I can use and they work just like any other familiar in that I can see through their senses.
Okay, so for the first hour of your watch, you basically have a Dr. Hopkins net.
Yep.
Okay, roll me
The
that.
one in the tent is watching Izanami. And is holding a chili pepper.
Go from a stage magician to ready to murder a fool in a heartbeat. Okay.
Do I need a perception check?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Don't see shit.
Yep, you're good. You're good. You don't notice anything. I will say this: the one thing you notice is right before your spell ends, the Dr. Hopkins that was out on like on a little snowdrift poofs right as a wolf goes to snatch it. The wolf looks confused and then runs off sad. Did you do anything to the wolf?
No. But I will keep that in mind. I will warn them. I guess Langston, you were the one who did this first, or was it Bella?
I did the first.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell Langston that I spotted a wolf. As I
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it. I'm gonna take my longbow out just in case.
Roll perception. You do see a large creature, probably about 50 feet from the camp.
I'm gonna go ahead and wake everybody up, tell them what I see. I'm gonna go investigate them. They can wait here. I'm gonna go investigate.
Okay, as you start making your way out there, what you see is a polar bear stand.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Did you hand him Dr. Hopkins?
Of course I did.
I take Dr. Hopkins.
Is Dr. Hopkins eating on a chili pepper?
Got one with him at all times, and I've got and I'm using the Find Familiar ability to see through his eye.
All right. While you're toting Dr. Hopkins in one arm with your, or do you just put him like in a bag?
Yeah, I'll put him in a sling or bag I have. I'm sure I have a bag somewhere.
It's not like a baby Bjorn with just a bunny sitting on your chest now.
It's a bunny Bjorn. Get it
Okay,
right.
so you start making your way over there. Give me a stealth check.
What?
Are you sneaking over there, or are you just?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Okay, as you get closer, you realize it's a polar bear that's about 50 feet from your camp. It seems to be eating the remains of a wolf. It hasn't noticed you.
I'm gonna stay to where it won't notice me and sneak my way back.
Okay, give me another stealth check.
Yeah. Go back and telling Olabella that he saw that Dr. Hopkins is a polar bear.
Oh crap! We need to stay away from it.
When I get back, I'm gonna say, tell him what I saw. He's eating. But I'll try to keep.
I think we need to give it a wide berth.
Yeah, definitely. Polar bear is. Yes, you would know better than me.
So do you just spend the rest? Nobody has gotten a long rest yet. Well, Langston. Well, I take that back. Langston would have gotten a long rest at this point. Well, Langston would have gotten a long rest at this point.
We need to finish our resting.
I'm gonna take another watch to make sure they
Okay. Shortly after everybody falls asleep, Langston, you can hear the creature snuffling outside of a little bit closer to your tent. Yep.
I'm going to just go ahead and draw my swords just in case I need it. But I'm not going to try to make sure that I'm not going to do anything like draw it.
Okay. Y'all seem to be. It doesn't seem to really be getting any closer to you. I mean, your tent's not making. You don't have light coming from it right now. Your oven is just generating a dull heat that's allowing the whole area to stay warm in the tent. But you can still hear. Okay, you start hearing a low growl come from behind you in the tent. Aristotle is not happy.
I'm going to go to Aristotle, pull out a tree, and try to calm him down. Like, he's not going to bother us.
Give me a animal handling check with advantage because you have a treat.
Thank goodness.
He calms the hell right down and just starts snacking on that treat, enjoying it. Just he's a happy dog now. You can now hear that it's getting a little bit closer to it. It's sniffing. It's probably about 10 feet away.
I'm going to just stay quiet. To get close and then have me ready to attack if I have to.
Okay, so are you holding an action?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying if something gets too close or gets in the tent, you will attack. Okay, about another minute passes and you see a large black nose around the entrance to the tent, kind of where you've tied the flap back together. It's sniffing in.
I'm asleep, aren't I?
Yep.
I'm gonna yell as loud as I can and just, tackle a polar bear and stab it in the face.
You know I can talk to animals, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna kick you awake.
I love how you're like, I'm going to tackle the 600-pound bear.
I've never said that I'm very smart. Okay.
What is it, huh? Oh shit.
Can you help?
Oh yeah. Can't speak with animals.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, hey, we're sleeping in here. You need to go.
I smell food, though. There's food.
We ate it.
Oh, but I still smell it. And you see it like it's trying to. It looks like it's about to try to claw the flap of y'all's tent.
Hang on. Don't ruin our little cave here, okay? Hang on. And I'm gonna reach in my pack. I'm gonna take out some jerky and I'm gonna toss it out the flap. There. Hey.
Oh, I like jerky.
But then don't ruin what we're sleeping in, okay?
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Should be a charisma-based skill.
Oh, I get advantage on that because it's charisma and I try to influence with my speech of beast and meat. Which is good because I have a +1 in persuasion. Oh, thank God.
It just seems to be eating the jerky.
Okay, we cool now?
I still smell food.
That was all we had. You just smell on the after bit of it.
I smell dogs. I want to eat a dog.
No. Dogs are our friends and they're helping us, so no, you can't eat one of the dogs.
I smell a bunny.
We got lots of people in here, and I don't think we don't want any trouble, and I don't want to have to fight you, and I don't think you want to fight us, so why don't you just go and find some bunnies or some dogs somewhere else, eh?
Make another persuasion check.
What I got for advantage?
Fine.
Okay, cool, thank you. Cool. Okay, he's gone.
Thank you, Jimmy, for doing something.
You were gonna fight the polar bear, weren't you, Langston?
So, y'all finish out your night of sleep. The next morning, you can see where the bear has walked through and moved a bunch of stuff. It has relieved itself near your tent, but it seems like it wandered off to the northwest. So, what do y'all do this fine morning?
Ready to get this show on the record. Breakfast and what everybody else does.
Yep.
All right, so you break down, assuming the regular order for y'all getting in on everything. All right, give me those survival checks and that animal handling check.
Nilvac is going to go ahead and cast Mage Armor.
Man, y'all kill it. In fact, you make it twice as far the first half of the day as you normally would make it. Good weather. It seems like you're also finding where other sleds have kind of put more of a groove, so it's a little bit easier for you to move. It's not so much of tearing through just fresh snow. Nilvac does not fall off, but he's got his fancy magical mage armor. Does it look like a badass parka?
Yeah, why not? It looks like a parka.
All right, so let me get another set of rolls for the last half of the day. So, Olabella yells for y'all to hang on tight. There's a tight curve up here. All three of you fall off the dog sled.
What kind of driving was that?
All y'all give me either an athletic or an acrobatics check, all y'all. Yeah, y'all all land fancifully and nice. Langston, in fact, pulls off like the superhero 3-point landing. Nobody takes damage.
I adjust my shoulders.
You know that's not good for your knees, right?
However, towards the end of the day, you start seeing that the ice is severely cracked up ahead. And on the northwestern edge, it seems like the ice broke at some point and refroze, so there's kind of like an ice cliff. Just this large bluish white crystalline rays about 20 feet in the air to your, which would be to y'all's left as you're going. That you can hear some noise from above. It sounds like something's on the ice cliff to y'all's northwest. The path goes, the trail goes right underneath this ice cliff.
I'm gonna look up.
Okay, well, in fact, I am going to. Hold on a second. So the dogs, or the polar bear, represent the dogs and the dog sled. You can see that the ice is very, very fractured. It looks like it probably what formed this ice cliff over here. Before, when it refroze, also caused some fractures in the ice along down here. But all y'all give me a perception check.
I'm gonna use guidance on myself for that. So that's a 15.
Okay, if you got above a 10, it's hard to miss. But you see this large bipedal creature that looks like it's made out of pure ice.
Oh crap!
Just kind of standing and looking almost vacantly out at the ice fields. It hasn't noticed y'all. Langston, I'm sorry, not Langston. Novak, give me an Arcana check. That is an Ice Golem. Sometime way back in the past, some mad magician figured out how to imbue a semblance of life into the ice. He made about 50 of them. They then realized they weren't getting paid for any of the work, killed the wizard, and now they just kind of wander the frozen wastes.
Oh, put that free will up in there. That was a mistake.
Are they aggressive?
Would I know if they're aggressive?
They can be.
They can be. They are. They did kill their creator, so it's a definite.
We need to be real careful. Should I tell the dogs to kind of take it slow and quiet?
Well, we could take it apart.
I don't want to get close enough to that thing to take it apart, you know? I mean, crap, look at the size of it.
Could we just go around?
Then it might be more likely to see us if we go further outward. If we go right below it, it might not notice us if we're quiet.
You notice a lot of the sled paths seem to go closer to the base of this ice cliff.
Do the other sled tracks keep going past the ice cliff?
Yes. You did have someone come down. There was someone that was camped about a quarter mile north of you last night. that ended up going south as you were going north.
Maybe if we stick closer to the ice shelf, so it would have to look down to see us. Maybe we'll be able. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals. I've gotten that spell stuff back already, so I ain't gonna bring it back. I'm gonna tell the dogs, hey guys, there's a big ice golem up on the shelf there. We're gonna try and go underneath him, but we gotta be quiet, okay?
You see,
we're gonna take it slow and easy and quiet.
You see Aristotle? Okay. Cheesecake and Balto? Yes, ma'am. Moose, I love you.
I love you too, Moose, but we gotta be quiet.
With minor illusion, do I have to have line of sight?
I think you might.
You can always just click the spell and see.
Yeah, click it again so they'll pop up in the chat. No, I think it just has to be within range.
How far away is this goal?
He's about 50 feet from you. Moose, when you go, you gotta be quiet. Oh, I love you. He says it again, just really quiet. So y'all are going to move along this bottom edge of the cliff right through here. Is that the plan?
Sorry, we're gonna basically follow the tracks of whoever came before us that seems to have made it past it.
Okay, I need everybody to make a stealth check.
I knew I should have taken past the last.
At this point, how close are we?
Y'all are just starting, so you're still about 50, 40 feet away.
I'm going to whisper to the group. If he spots us and starts freaking out, I'm going to do a minor illusion behind him. It might give us an edge. Or distraction.
Might give us time to get away if it goes bad. Good idea. Oh no! Oh. Does that at least average out? Shit.
Well, let's see. Langston got a 12 and Nilvac got a 13. The dogs are getting a 21. Izanami got a 20. So everybody's being really stealthy, and then Olabella, you sneeze.
Oh, crap.
And that's when all three of us turn slowly and look back at you.
You got cold. I got a big nose.
I'm just doing that because that's kind of how I see the order on the sled being. So you sneeze. Let me do this for big stony boy or big icy boy. Okay. It does, you do hear it start moving around up on the cliff, but it doesn't seem to know where you are, but now it does seem like it's actively looking. Also, you can start hearing the ice crack a little bit.
I would feel better if we went fast.
Yeah, maybe so.
We can go.
How big is the sled?
It's probably about 12 feet long. With the 10 foot of it really being the basket that y'all are in.
Okay. I've got a dumb idea, but I don't think it's gonna work, but if nobody else has a better idea, I'd be happy to do it. Well, it's a golem. I don't think it's all that smart. So I'm going to cast Silent Image, which is a 15-foot cube over the cart of a snowdrift. Just a big pile of snow.
Okay, so it now looks like a big pile of snow being pulled by 4 dogs.
Is it not going to do a minor illusion too behind it, wasn't it?
Yeah, are we in range?
You would be.
Maybe. Let's go for a moment.
Right.
Kirk Roll's doing an all work, no play on closed episode with Sam and Liam.
So, what are you going to use your minor image for?
So I'm gonna make a sound as far behind you as I can. I can pick anything, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have the sound of a banshee as well, continuously. Yep.
Okay, you can hear it. On the right level. You can hear it start moving around looking. It moves away from the edge.
Okay, we should go. We should go now.
So as you cast all these spells, you hear the ice cracking more, and up from it, you see 3 undead
Oh shit.
get up, and they're looking at your dogs.
Oh no, you don't.
And I would like everybody to roll initiative. Make sure to click your token.
Token and then hit it. That was garbage.
Okay, Langston, Izanami, what are your yep. Okay, so first person to go, and this is going to be Nilvac. As these undead start looking at your dogs are looking like they're going to panic. Because I mean, they're good boys. They've been trained to do the snow runs, but you know, zombies are a different story.
Okay. I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Dragon's Breath on Dr. Hopkins, and then I'm going to Firebolt one of.
Okay, and you're going to Firebolt one. Oh, we need to roll initiative for Dr. Hopkins, don't we?
I did. He got an 8. Don't know how to roll. I don't have an initiative button for Dr. Hopkins. I'm not sure what I've missed on his.
We can look later and figure it out. But okay, so you then Firebolt. A 9 is not going to do it. Do you lose concentration on your silent image?
I believe so. It is concentration, so yes.
Okay. So, see, I'm going to move the turn order right there because that'll show up. Okay, so that is your go. Langston.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow if I can, closest to it.
Okay, roll to hit. $11 is going to miss.
I guess that's all I can do, huh?
For right now. Unless you would like to move off of the sled.
No, I don't think I'm.
Okay, Izanami.
So when using a cantrip, I have to roll a hit, right?
You will have to roll to hit, yes.
So how do I work this?
Okay, what are you doing?
Eldritch Blast.
Click Eldritch Blast on your character sheet. At 23 will hit. In the chat, click Eldritch Blast underneath where you rolled the 23. Which one are you aiming at?
The one directly in front of me.
You just watch it explode into bones and axe bits. Just, you know, just skeleton bone stuff everywhere.
Just makes like little ting 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 noises and bones fall and stuff like that.
I'm just left cackling after that.
Okay, it is now the Hungry Dead's turn. I know it probably doesn't show up in y'all's turn order because the one that you blew up was the one I actually had listed for the attack. But it's their go. They are going to shoot arrows at the person that just blew up one of them. I'm sure an 8 misses. Damn. They're shooting their short bows and neither one of them hit. Dr. Hopkins.
Dr. Hopkins will hippity hop over to here, and then he's going to drippity drop a Dragon's Breath.
All right. So they need to both make dex saves.
Yes.
So one will take half, and the other one will.
I think it came through.
Okay, one will take half, and the other one will take full. Oh, did I do a Dix? Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. So. Dr. Hopkins just ashes one of them, and the other one is definitely not looking happy. Olabella. The dogs will move on your action if you tell them to move.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling them to move.
Okay, so they will move.
Is that my action?
Pretty much.
Okay, I don't have much long range right now besides spike growth anyway. Apple person, but. Wait, is the golem considered humanoid?
No.
So, okay, so whole person doesn't work on it.
You're going to make it right about there with them trying to sneak.
Okay, I have like hardly any long range stuff, so that's about the best I can do.
Okay, so they got a 10. They're whimpering a little bit. What's the DC on that minor image? I'm sure an 11 does not beat your spell DC, does it? Izanami?
No, but I think it ended the second I cast it over the Calvert flat.
Okay, so it's looking around. Can't figure out what's going on. But it heard some stuff exploding.
No, I lied.
What'd you say?
The illusion, so you pin a sound or image of an object in range of lasts for the duration. The illusion also ends if you dismiss it as an action or cast the spell.
Okay, so with an 11, I'm sure that doesn't beat your spell DC. So he's looking around, can't figure out what's going on. He's going to roll. And you see a rock get thrown over the edge, or a chunk of ice get chunked over the edge. And now the ice is broken. You can see the ocean below, and the ice around it is starting to crack faster and further. Nilvac.
Let me see. Spend an action to dismiss Dr. Hopkins.
Okay, so he poofs.
Yeah, he's gonna poof. Have a bonus action. I don't think I have anything that is a bonus action. Nope, I don't. So I'll just pass turn.
All right, Langston.
I'm just going to shoot an arrow at the guy remaining.
Okay. $15 will hit. And the arrow goes through its skull and it falls back into the hole that was just made by the chunk of ice that was thrown.
Get out of here.
You also hear from down below the ice a lot more.
Definitely.
Izanami?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my action. If one of those things pops up, it's getting another blast.
It's getting another blast. Okay. You see another 3 are climbing out of the hole.
Okay.
And you said you're going to send a blast, so go ahead and roll. Damn! Go ahead and roll that damage. Which one are you aiming at?
I would say the one that's closest, but they're all about the same length, so the one that's to the north of the hole.
Just another one. Just it comes climbing up. It's clattering. It's got this really nasty looking axe. It looks like it means business, and then you explode it. Like just another. Boom! See, Dr. Hopkins has been dismissed, so I guess he's just chilling in his original dimension, or his original plane. He's just like, you will not believe this shit that I've been dealing with. By the way, hot peppers are really good. Olabella, what do you do?
Getting us the hell out of here.
Okay, give me an animal handling check.
Oh yeah, using guidance. 11.
You don't make it quite as far. I mean, you make it further than what I can move you. I'm just not moving anything off the map. You're probably about another 3 links, about another 2 links ahead of where you are. Like, you're still moving kind of quietly, but the dogs are definitely whimpering. They're definitely upset. Let's see, the illusion is still going on, correct?
Yes.
Definitely did not break that. Let's see, 4. You hear somewhere off to the north of you, you hear a large chunk of ice hit, and you hear something shatter, and you start hearing more cracks. If y'all will give me a second, I need to update the map because this is about to y'all are about to probably change what I had in mind and what y'all are dealing with. Okay, so y'all have made it past that ice ridge. So you're out more into the open fields. They're a little bit further behind you. but I still have them on the map because of certain elements that could occur. So, Novak, what do you do?
Well, I've got Dr. Hopkins with me.
When you dissipated him, does that mean you have to resummon him?
I do. I would spend an action to resummon if I want him back. But, I mean, it looks like we're getting away. I don't want to shoot the Ice Golem.
I mean, you could still probably hit some of the hungry dead that you have there.
Yeah, probably could. Okay. Yeah, I'll throw out another firebolt toward the.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Okay.
That'll do it.
Ping!
Re-roll that. Okay. So you smack him pretty hard in the chest with a fireball. Or firebolt. You're just going to keep chilling in the, like you just flip out underneath the tart, fire off a little firebolt?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm more interested in escaping than having a stand-up fight, so I am just giving ourselves some covering fire as we move away.
All right. Langston.
I am going to keep firing my arrow. I'm going to shoot at the one he just blasted with the fireball.
Okay. 9's not going to do it. It's kind of hard to fire from this weird sitting position. Izanami.
So, about how far are we from that goal?
Y'all are probably a good 30, 35 feet away from the golem.
In that case, my spell has ended.
Okay.
I don't have to pencil it. I do this.
Eldritch Blast. Which one are you hitting?
The top one.
Okay, roll damage.
Another exploded skelly boy.
Yep, just poof. Just the poof. Okay, this one. See, I closed out the character sheet. Will that hit you, Izanami?
Yeah.
That is 6 piercing from an arrow.
Okay.
So that one's like, nah, like I have avenged all of my kind. Dr. Hopkins is just telling about how there's this awesome thing involving dire wolves and a show and being pulled out of a hat, and all the other fey rabbits are just digging it. Olabella.
To do anything other than make the dogs keep going, would have to stop.
Yep. Because you are controlling the sled. If you choose not to, I roll randomly for what the dogs do.
No, I'm not gonna do that. guess another animal handling.
Yep.
Oh. That's a 9.
They don't move. They are terrified.
Oh, guys, come on. I don't like it either, but I don't want to get eaten as much as you.
So you can still hear the cries coming out from that hole that was made, but you also hear the ice golem jump, land back near that dead, and it's gonna do some smacky smacks.
Smacking the dead?
And misses both times, but the ice around it is cracking heavily. Like, there are now cracks extending out to where y'all are from where it hit.
Oh my god, guys, come on, you gotta go.
So, it is now difficult terrain. Novak.
You don't have difficult terrain because of me.
Is that for movement or in general?
It's in general. I think that's just with my, natural explorer.
All right.
And Arctic is my environment, so. Yay, 1 level of Ranger!
Second verse, same as the first.
13 will barely hit. That is literally all you needed. You just go, boop, and you see the skeleton somehow just like fall apart and drop straight down onto where its feet were. It's like you hit the one spot that makes the skeleton self-destruct. Langston.
All right. I don't know what I can do. I'm going. It's an ice golem. I'm gonna use firebolt under the golem if I can.
Okay, so you're gonna firebolt the ice underneath the golem.
Underneath the golem.
Okay, roll to see if you can hit the right spot. That'll do it. Roll damage for me. Okay, you hit it and the ice is melted and starts to crack just a little bit more. But it doesn't seem to break it completely underneath the golem.
I hope y'all get what I'm trying to do.
Izanami.
Oh, Bella, are the dogs food motivated?
Kinda?
Okay.
One's a lot smarter than the other 3.
Do you think they'd go for a steak?
Probably. They seem to like.
Okay, I'm going to 30 feet out in the direction that we're heading. I'm going to minor illusion just the most delicious steaming steak you could possibly imagine.
All right.
I'm gonna have it in the air for the dogs to see.
Okay, Olabella, make a animal handling check at advantage.
Okay. Oh!
Nice.
That's a 21.
Okay, they start moving quickly because they see that stake and they're listening to you, and they don't want none of this broken ice that y'all got over here. You can hear that there's more of that restless dead getting up. It seems like the restless dead seem more like a nuisance unless they're in really big numbers or they surprise you. All right, let's see. Wow. The Ice Golem just starts whacking away at more of these hungry undead, and y'all manage to escape. Are y'all gonna try to push forward just a little bit longer? You risk exhausting the dogs, but you will get further away from whatever the hell is going on behind you with the Ice Golem and the undead.
Yeah, I think it's better to get more distance between us and that.
Okay, everybody give me a survival check and give me an animal handling check. Okay, Novak, you almost fall out again, but you are grabbed by one of your companions, or you're able to grab onto a railing. Says, I'm simply tired of you falling out of the damn sled all the time. And y'all make it. You go for another half a day past this, so you know it's about noon now. And your dogs are beat. They are 100% exhausted.
Okay, Buzz, let's take a snooze.
So are y'all gonna pitch the tent and rest for the night?
I'll take first watch.
All right.
Time to think about what makes the goal.
Okay. Give me a perception check. You don't notice anything. Seems like a normal day. You see for the little bit of a time when the sun comes up, it barely dips above the horizon and then goes back down. Who do you wake up for the next watch?
I'll take that.
Okay, Langston, give me a roll. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. You can see that there is some traffic that in the next couple hours will probably be on y'all's spot, but they're probably it looks like they're going to give y'all a wide berth, like maybe a couple hundred yards between you and them when they come by.
All right, I'm gonna wake up. Who's next?
I'll go next.
I'll wake up Bella and I'll let her know about the traffic.
Okay.
Okay, give me a perception check, Olabella. Okay, that's 17. You notice when that sled that is being pulled by what looks like a pair of moose, there's a bunch of penguin-looking bird people on it.
Moose pulling penguins.
They're heading down south, and it looks like they're gonna go near where that Ice Golem was. I mean, that's on the route.
Are they looking in my direction?
They seem to be focusing on traveling south, and they're probably about 150 yards away from you. I went and reset our router.
Every time.
How it goes. So, what were you saying, Olabella, before the internet cut out?
One sec. I was checking the stream. I was saying, where's the light? I go into the tent and I kind of poke at Izanami and like, hey, far away, can't you?
Hello?
You don't hear me?
I can hear you.
We can hear you.
No. Okay, I was poking at Izanami.
Yeah.
Can you can talk to people far away, can't you?
Less talking and more telling, but
I pulled back the flap and I pointed the penguins being pulled by the moose. Can you tell them about the golem up ahead so that they know to look and the cracks?
how far away are they?
About 150 yards.
What is that in feet? I don't even know.
A yard is 3 feet.
Don't make me do math.
They're out of range.
Okay, let's see. I'm actually gonna stand up and be like, hey!
You're going to try to give me a performance check.
Huh?
Give me a performance check.
Performance. Ooh, this was guidance. Oh, God.
They don't seem to notice you. You do have someone that is performance based.
No back. No back. I go in and I shake him. Hey, wake up. Hey. There's some people that are going the way we came and they don't know. I don't think they know about the golem and the cracks and the undead. I can't get their attention.
Oh. Okay. I will go outside and I will cast. How far away are they?
About 150 yards.
Or you can just do a better performance check than me, probably.
We just need to light it up somehow. That's all. 150 yards, you said?
Yep.
I'll cast Dancing Lights and have them blink so that we could be spotted.
All right. Roll me a perception check with advantage.
Perception?
Sorry, performance.
Okay.
Oh.
I will say the dancing lights will still draw them over. I mean, you're spinning a light, and they pull up, and the moose like,
Hey there. We just came from that way. There's a big old ice golem back that way. Oh, like straight back that way. And I'm pointing to exactly where we were. And there's a whole lot of cracks in the ice and some undead coming up from. So you might want to be careful, you know.
Well, that's a bad thing to run into there. So I guess.
Wait, are these penguins?
They're penguin aarakocra.
I made a penguin aarakocra and he's making fun of me. Like Tum Tums, my penguin aarakocra who talks like this.
Well, I guess we can go back up to the town and go to Laugh and get the polar guard on it.
Well, yeah, that's probably a good idea too. We're still heading up this direction, but we saw you going and didn't want you to run into that.
Well, thank you very much. On Musen! And they just turn around and they start heading back to the north. With the news of an ice golem on the trade route. So that is how Olabella's watch goes. Who's taking the last watch? Or was Olabella the last watch?
I was the third.
Whose turn is it for the last one?
Are we doing more watching?
It means everybody would be able to get more sleep.
Okay. Then that would be no. Yeah, it'd be Novak because we all took a walk.
Okay. Novak will get up and do a watch.
Okay, give me that perception. There we go. Novak, it seems fine most of the night, but towards the very end of your watch, you look off, and beyond the edge of your dark vision, you can see there's a glint of something really shiny. It's like you can see pretty well, and then it gets a little hazy and blurry. Well, I mean, really shouldn't say it's dark vision. It's dark. I mean, it's low light. But far off on the edge of the horizon, you see a glint of something moving.
What direction is it going? Is it in the north?
It's from the south.
North, south, east, or west?
It's coming from the south.
Okay, and is it moving toward us?
It is moving north, slowly.
Huh. I'll let everybody know when they wake up.
Okay. So, as you all come to wake up, the dogs seem to be a little bit better rested now, like they're ready to go. Novak, what do you tell them?
All right, guys, I saw something to the south that was all glistening and glinting. Perhaps our Ice Golem that we saw yesterday hasn't given up or something?
Was it moving?
Seemed to be this way, yeah.
Please go check it out. See if I
Okay, as you look out in the dim light that is the evenings that are filling up the north at this moment, there's something that's just a little bit past the horizon to the south of you that's moving slowly and steadily north.
coming at us with a Jason walk.
Yeah, you basically getting a Jason Voorhees vibe from this thing.
I'm like, well, what do y'all want to do? You want to ambush it, or you want to keep going?
If it's not moving fast, we can just keep going and probably outrun.
Let's just keep going.
Why is it following us though?
It wants a hug.
I don't think I want a hug from an ice golem, you know.
Or maybe it wants me to take it apart.
I don't think it wants you to do that. Most living things don't want to be taken apart.
Oh, they're just not up for new experience.
The dogs all skirt away from from you.
I don't know about the skeletons, but they certainly enjoyed it. That's why more of them kept coming.
I pat the dog on the head. It's okay. It's okay. Just a little odd.
Y'all gonna break down and start heading north again?
Yeah.
All right, give me those normal rolls for making it through the snow.
Dang it, Nilvac!
Can I try to catch him?
You catch him. I would say.
I don't.
What'd you say?
I don't weigh that. I weigh a little bit more than that.
Oi, 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 oi. But I mean, the thing is like I would say he just starts taking cold damage, but he's casting prestidigitation on himself at all times to stay toasty warm.
I am doing that, yes.
Like the only other thing I can throw at you is your trail rations went bad. You got the tummy troubles.
Got a rumbly in my tummy.
All right, so y'all make it there. Give me another one for this last part of this day. Okay, you make it about there, but you're not making super great time because you can still see slowly making its way north, following you along the trail, is this very grumpy. You're assuming it's grumpy, but it might just be the way its face was carved. Ice Golem.
So it is the Ice Golem following us.
Yep, it has. It doesn't get close enough to where you're actually threatened by it, but it's definitely close enough that if y'all look back, you can figure out what it is. And that's where we will end tonight's session, is y'all being pursued by the Ice Golem.
Freaking Jason Voorhees. You can keep going, but he's still there.
At least we can see.
I guess that's true. Until we can. At least we know he's coming.